She tells me when other people are in our house. I ran out of beers and days left. Oh my
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me all right, even in the back? Nice, thank you. I'm Sarah Longoria. I'm the director of Municipal Ballet Company. Thanks. Thank you all so much for being here tonight on kind of short notice, too. So this ballet, Daugher of Zion, started, the idea of it started while I was an artist in residence at Zion National Park. So this whole ballet was created under the program, the Artists in Residence program. I just blanked. I get pretty nervous speaking in front of people, but I'd like to thank Zion National Park for that opportunity. And there's at least one ranger. I'm guessing there's some other rangers over there today supporting tonight. So I want to thank them for all of their work. I really grew to have a lot of respect for the rangers at Zion. And it was a really, really wonderful opportunity to be able to live in Zion Canyon for a month. So, and this is the result. And so after I lived there and kind of thought about what I would want this ballet to be about, I gathered a lot of people to help me make it. So we have 4 different composers who created, there's like a couple pieces that were already created before this ballet, but the rest are just for the ballet. And then I don't remember, I think it's like 5 other choreographers that I invited to join me to create the ballet, and 13 dancers, 12. Have you ever counted yourselves? 12 Olivia knows, she made the costumes. 12 dancers. So with the one artist for the artist in residency, you guys get a lot of artists in the final product. So it's been a really, actually a long journey, because my artist in residency was in September of 2019, and this show was originally scheduled for May of 2020, and I believe the park was actually closed at that time, and so pandemic, so we postponed it until today, October 2021, which it was supposed to be at the O.C. Tanner Amphitheater, but due to the flooding, we couldn't have it there either. So that's why we have a really beautiful alternative here at the community center. And I want to thank everyone at the community center too for helping me do this. And I also want to thank Helen McMahon. Where did she go? She's hiding, for helping me find the venues here. She was FaceTiming with me. Thank you, Helen. She also let me do laundry at her house while I was an artist in residence here, and she's been a lot of help. So am I forgetting anything? Oh, this is our 10th season of performances. The company is a nonprofit organization.
We'll have an intermission.
We will have an intermission.
There's Mark.
For 10 minutes or so. We have merchandise. Thank you, Andrew. We have merchandise over here. For sale. Are we doing only cash, or we have only cash? There's no cell reception, so enjoy the show. I think we're ready. Thanks.
Crossing lines.
is this on? We have a couple choreographers too that we could clap for as well that are here today. So they're not all here, but yeah. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here to join us for this. And I want to thank all of the artists, especially for going through this journey with me and making it so beautiful. I'm going to cry. It happened the other night, too. Yeah, I really appreciate it. It's really beautiful. Yeah, and I also want to answer any questions you guys have, or if you have any for any of these guys. Yeah, if you just shout it out if you have any questions for me. Or
how long does it take the choreography?
The whole thing?
One of them, you say.
Just like one
Yeah, it's like
one piece.
Like, how long does that take?
I mean, depends on how intense we do it, but maybe like 6 rehearsals for one piece each, or hour and a half or 2-hour rehearsals. Yeah, so yeah, to get it together and then run it a lot after that so they can remember it. Yeah, yeah, yes.
How did you communicate your vision of the canyon to the other choreographers?
Yeah. Do you guys remember? No. I think I maybe gave you guys some journal excerpts. Yeah, and an outline of kind of the whole thing. So they got the whole picture and then kind of their part. And then the same with the composers as well, so that they were all on the same page. So I gave them kind of also journal excerpts and ideas around what I wanted the feeling to be and things. Yeah. Any other questions? No? Oh, yes.
Tell us about your stage.
The floor?
Yeah.
Well, it's made out of soundboard, 4 foot by 8 foot panels of soundboard, and we have 3 layers now. We used to have 2, but they got old, so I added a 3rd layer, and then on top of that is 4 foot by 8 foot panels of masonite, and then on top of that are rolls of vinyl dance floor. Yeah, and I think it's pretty nice to dance on. Yeah, no injuries, so they're all very healthy. It's been working for us for 6 years or something like that. So, yeah. Any other? Yes.
Just a quickie, process of being in the park, you've journaled, and then you had vision of what you wanted to see, or did the dancers join you at any point in your month?
Yeah, so actually, while I was in the park, Ben joined me, and another dancer who wasn't able to be in our final show. They joined me in the park and came for my presentation that I had. And and that last piece that happened, I choreographed it while I was in the park, and that was what I performed for my presentation, just by myself. But we added more dancers to it. Yeah. Did I answer that well enough?
Yeah, no. I'm just I'm a painter, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
nice to know how
The process. Yeah. Yes.
Do you have a school associated with the company, or where did y'all train?
A lot of these dancers went through the University of Utah's ballet department, including myself. So that's where we met. Not all of them did.
Got a
but
UVUer.
we have a UVU dancer couple.
I'm a modern.
We have a modern dancer. We have a University of Utah dropout, which I'm proud of too. We do not have a school, so it's just a company for adults on purpose. Because adults should do ballet too.
We bring our kids a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of babies in the studio. Yeah.
Doing their thing. They're back there yelling right now.
Yeah. Yes.
Did the musicians know each other before this, and what was the collaboration process like with Sarah to make sure you got the music right?
Kinda. Sure.
That you knew each other.
Yeah,
kinda?
we kind of knew each other. I mean, I think I knew everybody through reputation, except Leslie, curveball. But with Sarah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of the same with the dancers. Like, we just kind of talked about what we wanted to do in like really vague terms, like, you know, chaotic or like I don't know, kind of weird and angry was like, you know, like stuff like that. And then for me personally, I'd like come up with an idea and I'd like make a little phone recording. I'd be like, what do you think about this? And she'd be like, it's too much this or not enough this. And then we'd figure it out.
That's funny, when I gave her my thing, it was just like perfect.
Oh, must be nice.
No notes, no notes.
I feel like I pretty much let them do their thing. I think so some of them changed their music. You know, the first year we had it all set, you know, and then we didn't get to do it. So then we came back to it. A lot of us wanted to change. In fact, I didn't have any other choreographers the first time I did it. It was just me. And I felt like it was not as fun. So the second time we did it, since no one remembered the choreography anyway, we brought in choreographers. And then the musicians, some of them changed up their music a little bit too the second time. And I think Ben's got shorter. So
Yeah,
it was like 7 minutes. And so yeah, but I pretty much feel like they just, I don't know, hope you guys do what you want. Yeah, choreographers too. Yeah, I trust them. So.
How did you find them, Sarah? How did you meet the musicians?
Well, Leslie was my roommate in college, and we have our other roomie here tonight too, Kathy. And cool story, all of us went camping here, and that was the first time I ever came to Zion. So together, many years ago now. So that's how I knew Leslie. And then Eric, I saw him play the piano at the farmer's market with the piano bike, and decided to approach him. Natalie, I didn't know. Ben introduced us to Natalie. Ben, I saw him and his band play at a wedding, and they were really good and played good covers.
What's the name of the band?
Pixie and the Party Grass Boys. Yeah, yeah. You should look them up. Yeah, super good. And they ended up doing a Nutcracker with us. So they did their own version of Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker with us. And then Andrew, I found out about going to a friend's movie at Sundance, and Andrew scored the movie, which he still does. And I looked into, and he's got 2 bands or more, Color Animal and Magic Mint, and so we've done 2 ballets with them as well. We did another ballet with Ben too. So yeah, Michelle, you reached out to me a long time ago to collaborate, and we needed a violinist at the last minute this time, and she awesomely stepped up and is playing for us. So yeah, yes.
What do you think the most important lesson to use for category artist residence was, and how did you apply that to this particular?
I think the thing that I learned the most while I was here was how important it is to realize as humans that we are nature, that we're a part of nature, and that we're made of the same things as everything around us. And often I think humans feel like we're separate, but that's not a good mindset. I think it's more important to realize that it's us out there. Yeah, and so I tried to incorporate that by using humans as the canyon, and the yeah, just kind of telling the story just through humans, but knowing, I like tried to help them feel like they were nature too. I don't know if it worked. Yeah, does that answer it?
It worked.
Yeah? Oh, thank you. Thank you guys. Awesome. Any others? Yeah. The story. It's a very vague story. But basically just like my month in the canyon is like how I, it's like some of it is like how I felt, some of it is like what I imagined, like the canyon, rebelling. It was a personal experience. Yeah, this is my first ballet ever like that too, so it's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's about me. Yeah, personal experience. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, you guys. Yeah. Andy, am I allowed to say anything? Yeah? So tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., we'll be performing excerpts from this show in Zion Canyon on the lodge lawn, if anyone wants to join us for that as well. So you'll get to see parts of it again. Thank you. Have a good night.
No. Which ones did you write again? Just the first one. Can we get a good cut of this? You should. Let's start that. Are you lying back? I'm making that.
Oh, great. Okay.
And art.
So I have to ask you guys, the bicycle, the tire, the whole 9 yards, this actually works with the whole thing? Let's go live in it. Yeah, you can sleep over there.
No, it typically is broke recently.
You're right. Yeah, and that's what it seems kind of more like